So I get a lot of questions and comments in my stream and in my YouTube comments about which killer you should pick up first. Now, a sad thing just happened. I recorded 3 videos so that I could edit them over the weekend, and my fucking microphone was not working. So let me get a rip in the comment section. And yeah, so I have to remake this video, so I'm not going to be as enthused as I was the first time around, of course. But yeah, let me go ahead and clean this up here, and then we'll get started. So this is purely based on what you should get as far as teachable perks go. This is not how good the killer is, and this is not based off of how fun they are. I've already made tier lists for both of those things. If you guys want to check those out, I'll leave the links in the description. Now, this is going to be based off of just the perks. If it's a killer that comes with the base game, then it's going to be based off of whether or not you should level that killer in the meantime. So we'll do best, and then we'll do good, and then we'll do not horrible, and then we'll do horrible. So now that I've already done this tier list once, I think doing it again should be not only quicker, but I might have actually changed my mind on a couple of them. I don't think so though. So again, this is going to be based off of who you should buy based on their teachable perks, or who you should level up first if it's a base game character. So Bubba is going to be 100% the first killer that you should buy. Barbecue and Chili is going to help you get blood points. Not only that, it is a very good tracking perk as well. So 100% definitely get Bubba first, get his Barbecue and Chili perk, and then after you have that perk, you can start leveling up some of the other characters. Second person that I recommend, the Plague. 2 of her 3 perks are extremely good: Infectious Fright, Corrupt Intervention. Those 2 perks are very, very good. Dark Devotion has some niche uses as well. It's mostly used as a fun perk, but it's not bad to get all 3 of her perks. They're pretty damn good. Next, I would have the Clown. The Clown has Pop Goes the Weasel, which is probably the best gen control perk in the game since Ruin's been nerfed. And Bamboozle is not bad of a perk either. Chlorophobia is garbage, but 2 of his perks are useful, so I would definitely recommend getting the Clown next. Next in the best tier, I had Nurse. She has 2 decent perks. A Nurse's Calling is probably one of the best perks in the game, and then Thanatophobia is a very good perk as well, and Strider is very good with the Spirit. So her perks are all useful. None of them are complete garbage. Thanatophobia is kind of arguable. It's only really okay on like 2 killers, that being Legion and Death Slinger. But other than that, her perks are very good. So that's probably going to be it for the best tier. You want to pick up and level up these characters first, in my opinion. Again, this is somewhat subjective. Some of these are pretty much objective, but some of them are subjective as well. In the good tier, I want to put Ghostface at the top. Ghostface has 2 very useful perks: Thrilling Tremors and I'm All Ears. He has a tracking perk and a gen stopping perk that actually doubles as a tracking perk as well, if you know how to read the information that it gives you right. My mouth is getting dry as shit after recording 3 videos and then finding out I got to do them all over again. But yeah, we'll make it. Not the perk. Alright, we're just going to go in order from here. Trapper. Trapper has Agitation and Brutal Strength, which are decent perks, so I'm going to put him in the not horrible category. Wraith has some of the shittiest perks in the game. Just don't bother leveling him up unless you really, really want Shadowborn. Other than that, don't bother getting the Wraith. He's not very good as far as perks go. And he's not very good as far as gameplay goes either, but that's different. Huntress has some pretty trash perks as well. The only kind of useful one being Thrill of the Hunt. Huntress's Lullaby is not going to work in the higher ranks. It doesn't really help you at all. And her other ability, I think it's Beast of Prey, is just garbage as well. So don't bother leveling up Huntress unless you really, really want to play her. Doctor has some niche perks, such as Monitor and Abuse. Overwhelming Presence is not good. Overcharge is not good. Don't be fooled by Overcharge thinking that it's good. It may work once while you're in game, but it's not going to work any other time. Don't bother with it. Monitor and Abuse is his only decent perk, and it doesn't work on every single killer, so I would wait to level up the Doctor. Freddy. Freddy also has very niche and mostly not useful perks. Remember Me can be useful, and Blood Warden can be useful, but not as much as they used to be. Fire It Up is pretty much garbage now. It's not very good at all, so I would not bother leveling up Freddy unless you want to win. If you want to play a killer that's I guess fun for some people, and you really want to win, he's up here. If you want to win in the lower ranks, he's easy to play. Some people think he's fun, and you're going to win a large amount of your games. But we're not talking about how good he is or how useful he is as far as that. We're talking about perks, and for perks, he's down here. Pig has some decent perks. She has Make Your Choice and Surveillance, pretty decent. We're going to put her in the good category. Hangman's Trick was recently buffed, but it's still not very good. But if you don't have anything else, it's not bad to use either. Hag has some good perks as well. Ruin is still useful, and Devour Hope is pretty good as well, if they don't break the totem, obviously. So Hag would be up here in the good category as well. Billy has some okay perks. Lightborn is garbage, but Enduring and Tinkerer are not that bad. Tinkerer is a little less useful than a lot of the other perks. I'd rather run something like Surveillance. But Enduring is decent, so you can level him up if you'd like to. I would wait. He's probably going to be in the end here for the good category. Spirit. Spirit has Spirit Fury, Haunted Ground, and Rancor. All of which are not the best perks, but none of them are awful either. They do have their uses, so I'm going to put her up here in the good category as well. Legion basically just has Discordance, so I'm going to put him in the not horrible category. Discordance is a very good perk, but the rest of his perks are not that great, and that's the reason that he's going farther down here. Michael is going to go up here in the good category. He has Save the Best for Last and Play with Your Food, which are two decent perks. Save the Best for Last doesn't work on every killer, and Play with Your Food is pretty much a perk just for Bubba. And since you have Bubba here, you may want to level up Michael if you plan on actually playing him. Otherwise, I would just get Save the Best for Last and call it a day for the time being anyway. I'm going to put him below Spirit because Spirit's, all three of her perks are at least useful. Then we get down to the Demogorgon. Demogorgon has Surge, which is a pretty decent perk. Not the best. Pop Goes the Weasel and things like that are just better. And his other two perks are garbage. So I'm going to put him at the top of horrible. Now, these are not like subjectively they are horrible characters or have horrible perks, but it's more I would level these guys up before I would level these guys up. Oni. As much as I love the Oni, I love playing the Oni, I love everything about the Oni other than his teachable perks. They are not very good. Nemesis is the only useful one, and it's only really good if you're running perks like Dark Devotion or Play with Your Food, and it is necessary if you want to play Bubba's the base Play with Your Food Bubba build that pretty much every Bubba plays. But I would definitely wait to level up the Oni if you don't plan on playing him a whole lot. And then we have good old Death Slinger. Now, for a just starting out player, his perks are not bad. Like you can get some use out of his perks, but I don't think you should level him up or get his perks before any of these other characters up here. I definitely think you should kind of go in order as far as the bars go. So level up at least one or two of the killers from the best bar first. Level up one or two of the killers from the good bar first, and then you can go down and get whatever killers you want. Now this is just my advice and my opinion, so you don't have to follow this. If you have questions about what killers you want, like, should get for your play style, you can leave that down in the comment section. I try to answer every comment that I can, so it's very likely that you'll get a response. So yeah, if you have a play style as far as like wanting to throw projectiles, you're going to play Gunslinger or Huntress, obviously. If you want to be stealthy, you're going to play something like Myers, Ghostface, or Wraith. If you want to one-shot down, you're going to play Billy, Bubba, or Oni. Or if you just want the basic playstyle, maybe with some tricks and mobility, you'll play something like Freddy, Hag, Doctor, Pig. Oh, Pig's another stealth killer, sorry. Nurse would be another mobility character. So it all just depends on what kind of style you want to play. Demo's another kind of mobile character that has some good gap closing as well. So yeah, it just kind of depends on what you want to play as far as the game, so leave that down in the comments. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitch at twitch.com/deceivergaming, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the chat. You can also come to Twitch and ask me questions. Since I'm still growing my Twitch channel, it's very likely that I will see your questions and answer them, and I'll also probably play some Survivor games with viewers. So yeah, check me out there, and I'll see you next time. Peace.